everybody and welcome back to my channel. So I have a treat for you today. I've actually bought a whole bunch of new art supplies and I want to show them off to you. Yep, this is another haul video. Occasionally I will splurge and spend a lot of money on some art supplies, and my way of justifying me spending that copious amount of money on an art supply is for me to do it for a video, and it is a $170 set of Posca pens. So here is the box, and as you can see it is a large amount of pens. When I opened it up I got a little bit giddy because I was just so excited to see all of the pens there together, and they're all brand new. But I have to say, one thing I don't like about Posca pens, the only thing that I don't like about them, is something that they do. Every artist that I know who has used these has also mentioned it, but I'm going to mention it as well, is the copious amounts of plastic. Every single marker is individually wrapped in this plastic, and it's just a pain to unwrap all of them because I bought so many. I just don't like this because I feel like it's a little bit too wasteful. They definitely use a lot of plastic individually wrapping every single Posca pen, but let's get past that. So here is the pen, and as you can see the nib is white, and this is because you actually have to sort of pump the nib a bunch of times before you can actually use it, and that's to sort of get the ink or paint to flow through the nib first. And I had to do this to every single pen because today we are swatching all of them. I don't want to just show them off, I want to use them all, swatch them all, see what every single color looks like, and yeah, get a good feel for them. Speaking of colors, I'm just going to let you know every single color that I bought. It was a pack, and the colors include orange, bright yellow, light orange, apricot, yellow, straw yellow, sunshine yellow, light green, green, apple green, aqua green, emerald green, light blue, sky blue, lilac, shout out to Silent Lilac by the way, blue, lavender, light pink, red wine, violet, coral pink, pink, red, brown, beige, ivory, white, black, grey, slate grey, and we also have a bunch of fancy colors as well, and they include metallic blue, metallic green, bronze, metallic red, metallic pink, gold, silver, metallic violet, as well as these colors fluoro red, fluoro orange, fluoro yellow, and fluoro pink. And I have to say, this is a huge range of colors. There's definitely a lot of variety here, and all of the colors that I got today, there are 42 of them. So I got 42 markers. That's quite a lot for a first set. Now I do own a few more than that actually, and that's because I recently bought just a few different colors here and there just to test them out before I splurged on a huge amount of markers. So other than that, we also have a few different sizes. We have the slightly smaller size. As you see, these markers that I got were the 5M size. Other than that, I own a few 3M already and a 1MR, which is really tiny. So other than that, I also bought something else. As you can see, I have a lot of Posca pens and nowhere to store them. So I actually went on the same website that I bought the Posca pens and bought along with them this really cool marker case. Now I hadn't bought one like this before, and when I saw it online I just had to get it because it was so interesting. As you can see, it is a marker case, however it has different sections and they're all hinged together, so you can sort of open it up like an accordion and you can like set it out in different ways, and then when you want to store them away you can close it all up, and it's got this handy lid as well to keep all of your markers in one place. I just love that idea for a marker case. I thought it was really funky and convenient, and I had to try it out and see if it was good. So of course I'm going to organize all of my markers in here, and it took a little bit of experimentation, but I roughly ordered them by color and it looks pretty cool with all of them in there. I do have some free spots actually because this thing holds about 80, and I originally bought a few markers and then I bought 42 extra ones, but my only issue is that it doesn't fit the really thick Posca pens, so I'm going to have to find somewhere else to put them, but that's okay. Now this wouldn't be a scribble fix video if I didn't make some art, so today I am making an artwork as well, surprise surprise, and yeah, I decided I wanted to get out some paper. This is a bit of Bristol board actually, Strathmore brand, and I'm going in and I'm making a drawing. With Posca pens, do I call them a drawing or a painting? I'm still unsure about that. So for this drawing, I actually decided I wanted to draw a bit of an underwater scene. You see, I've been a little bit inspired lately to draw something like this, and I have to say I'm very glad I picked this for the subject matter because it turned out pretty cool. I first went in and drew some rocks with the two grey colours that I had, and I really like the greys because the darker one is more of a sort of bluish grey and the lighter one is more of a sort of warmish neutral grey, and I really like how they look because it does give a nice sort of slight tonal variance as opposed to just being like grayscale. After this, I went in with the background, which was the main sort of color for this piece. As you can see, it's an underwater scene, so there's going to be a lot of blues, and I have to say that emerald green and aqua green, I think it is, they work really well together to have a nice sort of aqua-y, watery color, and I think it looks pretty good. So I did try to have a bit of a gradient, but that didn't really turn out very well, and so I drew over that again. But it didn't overly matter because I was going to add a lot of stuff in this piece, so you wouldn't really see a whole lot of the blue background anyway, so it doesn't overly matter. So after this, I went in with some sort of seaweed. As you can see, I'm going to be doing a lot of plants in this drawing, and they're part of the main background. As you can see, they are these long sort of viney plants that sort of float up towards the surface, and I think they look pretty cool. I just used a bunch of different greens, darker ones in the background, and then as it moved towards the foreground, I did some lighter greens. I really like that apple green. I feel like it is a nice sort of bright yellowish green that's really saturated, and it looks pretty good. So for the main focus of this drawing, I wanted to do a sea creature, and I decided on one of the sea creatures from a game called Subnautica. This is a super cool and fun game that my boyfriend has been playing lately, and he's been streaming it a bit, and I've been watching him, and they have these creatures. They're called like stalkers, and they're sort of like a mix between a crocodile and a fish, and they chase you and bite you and kill you, but I think they're awesome. They also have some really cool colors on them. They have a sort of light bluish color and then purple spines, so I thought that those would be the perfect colors to use in this drawing because the purple would stand out really nicely, and I had the perfect colors in my Posca pens to draw it. So I got some rough colors down here and there, and these pens are really great for layering. As you can see, I did the whole background, and then after this I drew the creature over the top, and I had a lot of fun just drawing in shapes here and there and not overly worrying about a sketch or anything like that. I just dived straight in to do the painting. This is sort of more of a way that I would use acrylic paints to actually draw instead of like actual markers. And after this, I decided I wanted a bit of an outline, so I took my 1MR marker, which is a very thin Posca pen, and I took the black one and did a slight outline around the creature. And this was just to sort of add more emphasis on the creature and add a little bit more detail that I wanted on there. But I really like the colors and the style and the cheeky face on this creature that could probably eat you. I love it. I think it looks really cool. These Posca pens look amazing, and I can't wait to dive into them more and explore it more. So here's the final results, and I absolutely love this painting or drawing. What is it? I have no idea yet. So that's it for my marker haul video. I feel like getting a new art supply is just super inspiring, and I have a whole bunch of different ideas for videos that I'm going to do, so I hope you look forward to that. So if you don't want to miss those videos, please smash that subscribe button to get your scribble fix in the future. Please also hit like and comment on this video. Tell me what you think of this drawing, and let me know if you've used Posca pens and what you think about them. I love to hear your comments and your opinions. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.